What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Boomer's Blades. It's almost Easter Sunday. It is 11 o'clock at night, and I'm making videos. So, today, I went to Trapper John's. I usually go on Saturdays anyway. It's starting to become a religious thing. Excuse me. So, I came back. I went to go drop off some knives that I worked on for him. And I came back with a new Jack Wolf knife. The Diamondback Jack Green Linen Micarta Stonewash. I love these containers. Look at that. Just absolutely beautiful. Anyway, let's talk about the knife, and then I'll open up the little container. So, this knife is awesome. There it is. I love the Micarta. She's It's just a great knife. It's a green linen Micarta. That's what it's called. The fit and finish is awesome. Look at the back, just perfect. I like the fact that you can take the pocket clip off. And now that I have two, I might take the bionic one off. I kind of don't like it on there. It does come in handy though. Good thing about it is I have a slip that'll actually fit on there, and I mean you can use it. You can either use it with as I said before, I'm in basketball shorts all weekend long. Try not to wear boots. I'm in boots all weekend, Wrangler jeans. So I don't know. This thing is just absolutely beautiful. So I'm gonna sidetrack. You already know that. When I first I originally set out to buy one Jack Wolf just to know what it was like, and of course Andrew from Baxter's Blade had suggested that I try one, and talked to Carlos from Trapper John's, and he says, "Man, I got a couple. Come by and check it out." Well, lo and behold, I'm hooked. I really like these things. Ben Belkin is the owner, and the just what he stands for. And I want to show you the box real quick, and if you can pause it so you can know the story behind these knives. It's just an amazing story. Just the fact that his grandfather was a big influence on his that's how he got his vision, is through his grandfather, and I think that's pretty neat. These knives I buy myself, so what I think of them is what I think of them. I'm not gonna, if I don't like something. In fact, I plan on doing videos on all these knives because I've had the Venom and the Bionic. I've had them for a couple weeks. I'll make At a later time. I'll make different videos and tell you what I think of them, and it's gonna be an honest review because I buy these on my own, and obviously I like them. If that's any of a clue, because I've got four. There's about 4 or 5 more that I want, and then I'll probably take a break. So originally, I thought, man, these things, they're kind of pricey, but once you get one in your hand, and you you play with it and you use it and you cut stuff with it and you realize uh, what great materials they use. It's just it's an amazing knife. It's just great. So it's funny because I know I made a video where I bought a slip from Richter Knives, and I lo and behold, after I got this, I started looking at videos. This was an unplanned. So I know I mentioned where I got it at Trapper John's. He is an authorized Jack Wolf dealer. He's got some Jack Wolves if you're interested. Man, I like them, and I think you will too. And if you're thinking about it and you're debating whether you should get one or not, I say I'm going to give you the same advice that was given to me. Try one out, um, and you're going to fall in love with them. So back to Richter Knives. His video, he has the same slip with the same knife. I just think it's funny. But if it's perfect, and I was actually using this one on the Bionic, and if it's on both, this one's a little thicker though. But it's an awesome knife. It's just let's do some specs real quick. While I look at it. So of course, before I get started with the specs, this is based on a trapper pattern, just like a Venom. The only difference is this is a Venom on steroids. This thing is awesome. Um, it's basically the same knife, but it's got the lock back. It's a little bit longer, and this actually fits way better in my hand. I got large to extra large hands. I wear extra large gloves. So I don't have small hands, but I don't have huge hands. I would say they're average size. But as you can see, it's a little bigger. The Venom, if you fits good as well. This one fits even better. I have actual room to grab. So anyway, it's like I said, it's basically a Venom on steroids. I really like the slip joints. I have two and two. So it's the style frame lock is a bolster lock on ceramic bearings, and the bearings make. I've never had a knife with bearings, and this thing is just. And I have bad hands, and I've mentioned it in my videos that I've had a lot of injuries, but it just it's just well, see, sometimes I can do it with my left, and sometimes I can't. And it's not the knife, it's me. There you go. So it's just because I have bad hands. But I can do it with both. This one doesn't have a real big snap like the Bionic, and that's okay. It's breaking in. I had to put a little oil on there. It's a little grimy. This is a 2025 model. It's the scales are green linen micarta, and I love micarta. My first micarta was the doctor's knife Rough Rider, which I still have. And I actually love this little knife. This is my only doctor's knife. And it was my first Micarta. And then, of course, I got the Rosecraft gun stock Micarta. And I just fell in love with Micarta. I think Micarta is really nice. Um, the bolstered liners, dark blasted and tumbled 6AL 4B titanium. And I like the fact it's got like a worn look to it. If you look real close, let me zoom you in a little. It's got I was planning on doing this outside on my truck. It started to rain, but you can see the little marks. Uh, just beautiful. I like it. Um, Dark Blast and Tumble. I reread that. Hardware, Dark Blast and Titanium Torch and Stainless Steel lug bar inserts. So the torques and the stainless steel, the lug bar inserts. Um, Not real sure what the hell that means. Let's see. Backspacer and pocket clip, bronze anodized titanium. That looks pretty cool. Look at that clip. Now, I saw a video, a YouTuber, he had the Benny and the gun stock, and he's in his car and he calls it the, I've seen that video a few times. It's a good video. He's in the old rust bucket, he calls it. And he was suggesting, I think it's a 2-year-old video. So you can tell Ben actually listens to his customers because he was complaining that the clip was a little too low and if it could just be a little more gappier. And lo and behold, if you look at them, it's actually a little more gappier. Um, and I think that's pretty cool that he actually listens to his customers. Um, the pocket clip recess plug for so it's got a clip you can take off the geez, it's late. You can take off the clip and and cover it up. Plug for clips carry included. It's stone washed. Close length is 4.2. Blade length is 3.35. Cutting edge is 2.92. Um, this it's made in China. The art on the tube is made by Sean Tiffany, which is pretty badass if you ask me. I like it. I think it's cool, man. Um, Gives you all the information back here. But let's open it up. So it's basically the same stuff. You got your pog. I like the fact that it's it's he offers something no other knife dealers or makers do, and it's you get your microfiber towel, and I like the fact that it's not a girly color. It's manly. It's a dark gray. I might end up using this one. Um, it's got the little deal to cover it up, and my second favorite is if I can. Nobody could ever get these damn things out. We might not be able to get this one out. It's funny because I tried it earlier and they came out. So you get two stickers, and these are pretty cool. And as soon as I can find a place to put them, I don't really want to put them in my. I don't want to waste them. Nobody really sees my knife area. Nobody ever comes in here. Um, so I like to put them somewhere where people could. I want to show them off. Uh, and I don't want stickers all outside of my truck. And I'm really fighting with the possibility of putting them on my back window, maybe in a row. But it's a Diamondback Jack Toxic. Uh, these are pretty cool too, and they're basically it's a little different than the canister picture, but that's what it comes with. And man, these cans will last forever. Oops, sorry, jeez. Maybe I should have put it a little further back. Um, I love the fact that it's got the wolf on here. I got to make sure I don't lose this. So I bought some of the. So if you look at Ben makes a video on how to take off the clips and the pocket clip. And I don't know, man. I kind of don't want to mess with it. I do and I don't. Like the mischievous kid in me wants to, but there I go. Hit it one more time. Um, I guess I'll try it on the Bionic. I kind of don't. I don't really like the nail clips on here. I don't. But I mean the pocket whatever the hell they're called. It's been a long night, long day. I knew what they were earlier. For some reason, I forgot. The pocket clip. Um, I kind of don't like them, but it does serve a purpose. Um, and my slip fits perfect in there. It actually snugs it up. And this is the one I was using with the Bionic, and I thought, man, I really don't have a slip. I do have the green one. It is called the green linen Micarta. I might use the green one for maybe a little bit. I kind of don't want to mess that one up. But I had mentioned on the other video, I just made another video, that I had got this for my Venom, and it doesn't fit all the way in. And man, I love this thing. I think it's great. It's a beautiful slip. I got it on eBay. Uh, and I just kind of disappointed. There's actually a picture on there, and it shows the same knife, same Venom, uh, with this slip, and I thought, man, that's gonna be perfect. And it doesn't really fit all the way in. In fact, I can't even. I like to carry my knife like this, so when I pull it out, um, it doesn't fit all the way, and that kind of sucks. But it's to nobody's fault. I'll probably end up using it with it. You really can't tell if you scratch this one up, so I shouldn't worry. It is a pretty cool slip. So, on the other video, had mentioned that I started making slips, knife slips, and this was my first one, and it's horrible. But the only thing I got decent was this. Um, I just destroyed it, and I've seen other YouTubers do the same thing. It's not a big deal. I'll get better. And I'll probably end up giving them away. I got a couple people that I already want to give one to, as soon as I can make them to where they look good. So I was looking at the Jack Wolf uh, slip, and I decided to make my own. And it's a little better than the other one, but it does fit in here. So in a pinch, I guess I could use it. This is more of a practice thing. Probably won't get rid of it just for the fact that I can remember that was my first slip. Basically the same size. I just basically traced this one on a piece of cardboard and went to town. Um, Watched some videos on how to make slips. And there's a little miniature vise that I'm gonna order on Amazon so that I can put it down. And I had to kind of do it while I was holding it, and this is really soft leather. I got it on Hobby Lobby, at Hobby Lobby, and that's all they had. They had a big roll, and it was $50, $60, and I've spent a lot of money this pay period. So I was joking around with JC Mountain a jar. We were texting back and forth, and I said, "Man, it looks like it's PB&J for the rest of the week, and bologna sandwiches, which is fine. I don't need to be spending a lot of money, and I tend to. I eat out every day at work. Um, I'm looking for the little deal that I can put the pogs in. I haven't been able to find anything. Um, so anyway, the joke was that I'm gonna be eating peanut butter and jelly for the rest of the week. Um, Another thing I wanted to share with you guys is, I go to Trapper John's once a week on a Saturday, uh, and I pick up some goodies, and I'm gonna make a video on it, but it's like a 1980s case camel. This thing is awesome, man. I kind of want to buy it. Um, Heavy as hell. Not real heavy, but it's just real good. I cleaned it up a little. I need to clean it up a little more. It was pretty bad. The story is that there was found in the guy's I guess his dad passed away. I'm assuming, but he brought him in, and he found him in his dad's garage. Excuse me. Let me get a drink of water because I've been talking for 20 minutes. Allergies are killing me as well. So yeah, Ben is an amazing guy. Um, anyway, that's all we're talking about. We're talking about the. It's funny because I was watching a video and Jersey Knife. He does the same thing, and I was laughing. Uh, there's actually a story that I wanted to say about him. I was in the shower one day listening to YouTube. I got a Bluetooth speaker in my bathroom, and he was saying that his wife was. This was a few weeks ago, so it might not be as accurate, but his wife was saying, what do you get out of collecting so many knives? And, or no, I'm sorry. I think it's like, have you ever added how much you spend on knives and if you save that money, yada, yada. Anyway, long story short is he basically said the exact same thing that I think is I don't drink, I don't do drugs. This is my passion. And then he mentions that he likes to sit in his room, which is what I do, watch videos and, figure out what knives I'm going to get next, whether it's a case knife or Roachcraft or Rough Rider or Jack Wolf now. I just thought it was ironic that I thought, God, it's like I'm hearing myself talk. If you haven't seen his videos, he's got some awesome videos. He's very knowledgeable in knives. Jersey Knife Guy, check him out. I'm a big fan of his videos. He's got some good stuff. But that's my story with um, with him. That I thought it was funny that you know he he basically took the words out of my mouth or my thoughts. Um, he would definitely know that. Let me zoom in on this, and I did it on the other video as well. But I need to do more research. I know it's a 1980s model. It's got the case has that lightning bolt Z or S. I'm sorry. Jeez, where am I getting Z from? It's got 4, 5, 6, 7 dots. 590 steel, I believe. 591. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's the pattern. 5 9, and then the L is for lockback. Jeez, I'm tired if I can't figure out what the hell's on the tank stamp. Um, it is made in the USA. It's got an edging, and it's actually a fish. The guy's in a river or a lake. There's a canoe, and oh shit, I'm not even showing you. I'm sorry. Uh, it's got a fish here, the lake, canoe, and I believe there's a guy in there. This is gonna be up for sale, guys. If anybody's interested at Trapper John's, I'm gonna make its own video because I have a couple other knives I need to show with it. One of them is not an American made. I think two of them aren't. I think one's a CRKT, but it's a very heavy duty. I gotta clean that one up. But man, this is awesome. Uh, and then right here on the lock, it says it's got a number, but it's so small I can't see it. Let me see if I can. I kind of. Oh, it says press something here. So it's just giving you instructions to press down when it's locked up. But you hear that snap? This, it just goes to show you what quality they made in the 80s. Case did. This is a case knife. Uh, Camel. You're not going to find these knives just anywhere. These are rare. I've never even seen one, to be honest. Uh, it, it's kind of got of a buck feel. It's heavy like a buck. It's just sturdy. Let me back that up. Very firm and good on the good grip. Um, uh, I'm not. I want to say that's Delrin. I'm pretty sure it is. It feels like Delrin. But it had green on it, and it was not rusted, but it was pretty dirty. You could tell it'd been sitting for a long time and no love. And I enjoy fixing them up, cleaning them up. I'll probably hit it two more times uh, before I usually keep Carlos's knives for the week, and then gives me a reason to go over there. And I like hanging out at the knife shop. He's got a very cozy knife shop. I don't know if I can't remember if I mentioned or not. He is a Jack Wolf dealer. Um, so he has Jack Wolves if you're interested. If you're thinking about buying one, give it a try, man. That's what I did. You're gonna fall in love with them. They are, and not to say that I still love my case knives and I love my roast craft and I'm gonna buy more, but I can only concentrate on one brand at a time. I bought like 8 roast crafts in one hit, and these are these are a little more costly, so it's gonna take me a little longer. But I'm looking at a couple of roast crafts that I want to buy, probably next week. There's actually another Jack Wolf that I'm gonna get, and I try to get them at Trapper John's, because his customer service is just outstanding. Um, guys, take a good look at my slip because eventually they'll get better, and you can say, "I remember when they looked like crap." Anyway, so yeah, that's it's very convenient that and to be honest, I think he's the only I looked when I first started looking up Jack Wolf knives, and I think he's the only dealer in the San Antonio area. Period. Even out right out of San Antonio, we have no authorized Jack Wolf dealers, so I consider myself really lucky that he has he's a dealer for Jack Wolf for Ben, and I'm definitely gonna get a few more. I know there's the sharpshooter. I want a sharpshooter. I want the Benny. I like to get the. Geez, what are they called? I'm trying to remember. So he's got the Diamondback Kieranite Jack right now, and he's got the Diamondback Fat Carbon Purple Haze. Uh, if he still has them, they fly off the handle. I think he's got the. Uh, you know what? I'm not real sure. He also has four of the fixed blades, and those are pretty cool. Um, I like to get one of those too. I'm not real big. I like fixed blade, but it's the vampire. I'm sorry. So he definitely has the Kieranite True Blood. Oh man, that one's beautiful. I think he's got the titanium, and there's a wood one, and I don't see it here. Um, but he's got a few of them. He sold two just the other day. So I'm praying that he has one for me by next week or the following week. Because I really don't want to go to Amazon and buy them there. I just I like to stay local if I could, and I'm really hoping that he has them. That way I can get them off of him. So again, the salt belly too is one of the ones I want. Uh, what the hell is it called? I'll tell you right now. Um, so the vampire, I definitely want one of those. I could see me getting a Primo Jack, but I think I'm done with the Bionic Jack. I have one. That's all I need. The Big Bro Jack is another one. It's basically a Barlow Midnight Fix EDC Gunslinger. I definitely, man, I wanted the Woodstock Gunslinger. If not that one, um, it's called the Ironwood Hand. If not that one, the Fat Carbon Nebula is probably my last. Actually, the Fat Carbon Arctic Storm is one of the ones I really want. titanium checkered would be the next one, and that's pretty much that out of the gunslinger. Um, but I do want the slip joint as well, which is the sharpshooter. First on my list is, and I'm letting you guys know this in case you want to get me one for my birthday or something. Just kidding. Fat Carbon Arctic Storm is, oh man, that's. I actually have I carry my EDC is I carry a snub nose. I've mentioned it before. I don't need a whole bunch. I mean, I have 6 hour Glock stuff like that, but I don't need all that firepower. What I have in there is just enough to take care of business. God forbid I had to. But the scales match perfectly, almost perfect, on the stocks, the grips that I have on my EDC. The titanium, I guess, jade would be an option. The reverse tux also. Um, that's sorry. Oh, real quick before I go, because this is getting long. So I know I knew that this glue. Let me turn off the light for a second. This glows. It doesn't glow, but I didn't know that. Jeez, this one does it too. Look at that. How cool is that? Just messing around. I was out of town and I took my flashlight with me because I knew I'd be bored at the hotel, and I tried it on the Venom, and I was like, "Oh, cool!" I didn't know that one lit up as well. Um, anyway, that's pretty much it. Jeez, guys, I thought it was a slip joint for me. Did you see that? At least I didn't cut myself. I would have left it on the video. By the way, I try not to do retakes. I really got to mess it up. Um, I'm not an actor, and I'm not a news media. I'm just a knife enthusiast who has a knife channel. So my mistakes are my mistakes, and they're just gonna stay. I'm not trying to take 4 or 5 takes. Those days are kind of over. Anyway, 157 subscribers. Thank you, each and every one of you. The guys that always comment, thank you. It means a lot to me. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for hearing me ramble. My reviews are honest as possible. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that something's good when it's not. So, that being said, everyone have a happy Easter. Have a happy and safe Easter. And I'll be making a couple more videos tomorrow. Thank you, each and every one of you, for subscribing. I'm close to 200. Can't believe it. It's a big deal. I look at every day and trying to make the best videos I can. I need to do some outside videos. I'll probably do some shorts tomorrow on these knives, and maybe even some of the roast crafts. My neighbor has awesome. She has a lot of plants and flowers, and they gave me permission to make videos in their little garden area, or they have beautiful roses and stuff. I don't have any of that. I don't have a green thumb. When I purchased this home, I bought some plants, and I think I have one that's alive, and it's inside in the kitchen. It needs minimum sunlight, and the other two, I guess I didn't read it, put them outside, and they died. So I don't have a whole lot of beautiful scenery. I mean, it's a nice little place, but I don't have any plants or anything. I kind of like what they got. Anyway, I'm going to try to hit 35 minutes and then say goodbye. But it's not going to happen. So, again, have a happy Easter. Everyone be safe. Thanks once again. And I know I've said it, but it's being truthful. Guys, be safe. Thanks for watching. See you next time.